Hello, welcome back. Let's read about this Antonov An-148. That's like a civil development from the Antonov An-72 and 74. They have moved the engines from the top of the wings to down below the wings. So let's read about it, and like to read about this big cargo freighter up to this maybe, or do tomorrow.
Antonov An-148. An-148/An-158 Antonov An-158 Roll Regional Jet Airliner National Origin Ukraine Design Group Antonov built by Antonov Serial Production Plant. 1. Voronezh Aircraft Production Association First Flight 17 December 2004 An-148 28 April 2010 An-158 Introduction to June 2009 Status in production, in service primary users Ministry of Defense, Russia. Kubanada Aviationgara Airlines Air Koryo number build 47, 2. Developed from Antonov An-74 developed into Antonov An-178. The Antonov An-148, Ukrainian, 148, is original jet designed and built by Antonov of Ukraine. Development of the aircraft was started in the 1990s, and its maiden flight took place on the 17th of December 2004. The aircraft completed its certification program on the 26th of February 2007. The An-148 has a maximum range of 2,100–4,400 km, 1,100–2,400 mi, 1,300–2,700 mi, and is able to carry 68–85 passengers, depending on the configuration. The Antonov An-158 is a stretched fuselage version of the aircraft, accommodating up to 100 passengers. Following a crash in February 2018, all An-148 and An-158 in Russia were grounded by the Russian Ministry of Transport. 3. 4. In addition, Cuba grounded its An-158 fleet as of May 2018 due to several technical issues with the aircraft. 5. Until late 2018, the Antonov An-148 aircraft was also being produced in Russia by Voronezh Aircraft Production Association. However, due to the souring political relationship between Ukraine and Russia, production in Russia was discontinued. 6. The last Russian-built An-148 was completed in October 2018. 7. 8. Development. The beginning of the An-148 project dates to the early 1990s, when work on the Antonov An-74 passenger modification started, headed by Petro Balabwev. In 2001, the project was renamed An-148. The An-74 fuselage was extended and the new aircraft's wing design was created from scratch. The developers initially used Motorsic D436-148 engines. Other variants with Western-made engines with thrust of 58.86–78.48 kN, 6,002 8,003 kgf. 13,230 17,640 lbf, such as the General Electric CF34 or Rolls-Royce BR700, are being considered. 9. In 2002, production of the first 3 prototypes was begun at AVIANT. On the 17th of December 2004, the first prototype completed its maiden flight. The second prototype joined the testing program in April 2005. 10. During the certification program, The two prototypes performed about 600 flights in total. 11. On the 26th of February, 2007, the aircraft, its D436-148 engine and the R450S auxiliary power unit were certified by the Interstate Aviation Committee of Russia and the State Aviation Administration of Ukraine. The An-148 is manufactured by the Ukrainian Kyiv Aviant plant, now Antonov serial production plant, and Russia's Voronezh aircraft Production Association, VAZO. On the 28th of June, 2009, the first serially produced An-148, manufactured at VAZO in Voronezh, took to the skies. 10. Although numerous companies are involved in the project, at least 70% of the aircraft's hardware is made by Russian manufacturers. The An-148's list prices. The first prototype. It made its maiden flight on the 17th of December 2004. The first An-158 in April 2010. Before its first presentation about $24.30 million. 12. The main problem with the project has been increasing the aircraft's sluggish production rate. The then independent Aviant plant initially failed to satisfy to growing orders, leading to VAZO's growing involvement in the aircraft's assembly. 12. VASO announced in June 2017 that the two final Russian-assembled An-148s would be delivered, and the project would not see further development. 13. For Siberian operators, Antonov plans a model with a higher gross weight and additional fuel capacity in the center tank, extending the range with 75 passengers from 2,198 kilometers, 1,187 mi, 1,366 mi, to 3,598 kilometer, 1,943 mi, 2,236 mi. An E variant is also planned to offer a special 5,100 kilometer, 2,800 mi, 3,200 mi range, which would serve as a platform for the E-1, capable of non-stop Moscow-Vladivostok 6,995 kilometer, 3,777 mi, 4,346 mi, services carrying 44 passengers. Design. Flight Deck 2+3 seating. The An-148 aircraft is a high-wing monoplane with two turbofan jet engines mounted in pods under the wing. This arrangement protects the engines and wing structure against foreign object damage. A built-in auto-diagnosis system, auxiliary power unit, and the wing configuration allow the An-148 to be used at poorly equipped airfields. Flight and navigation equipment features 5 15 by 20 cm, 5.9 by 7.9 in, liquid crystal display panels built by Russia's Aviapribor and a fly-by-wire system, which enables the An-148 aircraft to operate day and night, under instrument flight rules and visual flight rules weather conditions on high-density air routes. Similar to the Boeing 737, the main landing gear rotates into the belly of the aircraft when in flight, with partial doors covering the legs, and the sides of the tires remaining exposed. Built-in entrance stairs enable boarding and disembarking the aircraft without extra ground equipment. 12. The manufacturer claims high fuel efficiency of the motor-sick D436-148 engines. 12. The An-148-100 regional aircraft is the main model of the An-148. It seats 70 passengers at 864 mm, 34.0 in, or up to 80 passengers at 762 mm, 30.0 in, pitch in a 1 Class 2+3 seating layout. The aircraft is also configurable in a multiple class layout which can carry fewer passengers, typically with 4 abreast business class. 14 variants. The 29.13 m long An-148 and 148-100 a main version of the An-148. It has a passenger capacity of 85 in a 1-class dense configuration or 68 in a 2-class configuration, and a range of 2,100 kilometers, 1,100 mi, 1,300 mi, 15, and 148-100 extended range version, up to 3,500 kilometers, 1,900 mi, 2,200 mi, 15, and 148-100 extended range version, up to 4,400 kilometers, 2,400 mi, 2,700 mi, 15, and a maximum takeoff weight, of the 1.7 m longer An-158 proposed military An-148-300 MP 43.7 t, 43,700 kilograms, 96,000 pound, and 148-200 unified with An-158 by the rear part of the fuselage. Hence maximum seating capacity is increased to 89 passengers in dense configuration, comparing to 85 for An-148-100. Planned for production in Kyiv with An-158.16, and 148-300 previously called An-168, business variant, seating 8-40 passengers, with a range up to 7,000 kilometers, 3,800 mi, 4,300 mi, 17, and 148 DRL proposed airborne early warning and control variant. An-158 stretched fuselage version for 99 passengers in a 1-class standard configuration. 18, 19, 20. Other changes include the installation of wingtip fences. The airplane successfully completed its first flight on the 28th of April, 2010, with flight certification tests planned to be completed before the end of 2010. Winking Sad Smiley 21, on the 3rd of March, 2011, it was given Russian certification. 22. Nowadays, after flight and land test in Nightlands airports of Ecuador, Latacunga/Cotopaxi International Airport, 2,806 MAMSL, and Bolivia, La Paz/El Alto International Airport, 4,061 MAMSL, in November 2013 prepare documentation for obtaining correspondent supplements TOF type certificate of this airplane. 23, and 178 cargo variant, with a payload capacity of 15 t, 15,000 kilograms, 33,000 pound. 18, 24, 25. The wing outer panels, including winglets, front fuselage with cockpit and nose wheel leg come from the An-158. The cargo hold is slightly enlarged, and there is an extra pair of main wheels on each side. 26. The An-178 was previously known as the An-148T, 27, which would have had the Progress AI-727 turbofan as a potential power plant option. 28. Has Iran 148 designation of An-148 aircraft proposed for license production from knockdown kits in Iran. Operational history. In April 2005, the Ilyushin Finance Leasing Company ordered the first series of An-148 for the Krasar Airline. Lease agreement calls for 10 aircraft with an option for 5 units valued at $270 million. 29. On the 2nd of June, 2009, the first An-148 entered commercial service with the Ukrainian carrier Aerosvit. 30. The first passenger flight was from Kharkiv to Kyiv. The aircraft had the civilian registration URNTA. 31. By November 2009, Aerosvit was operating the An-148 on the Kyiv, Odessa and Simferopol, Lviv routes. performing 2 flights a day with the average flight time of 5 hours. 12. On the 21st of December, 2009, the An-148 was put into service in Russia with Rossiya Airline. The first passenger flight was FB-135 from Pulkovo Airport in St. Petersburg to Sheremetyevo International Airport in Moscow. 10. By 20 May 2010, Rossiya's An-148 fleet had accumulated a total of 915 flight hours and performed 710 landings. 32. Rossiya complained that the aircraft experienced some reliability problems. 33. There were some technical problems with the aircraft, and pilot training could not be ramped up fast enough, leading to pilot shortages. 32. However, by 2011 the situation had improved. 34. On the 15th of February 2010, the An-148 started international flights to the European Union, Poland, with the Aerosvit airline. 35. On the 18th of April 2013, the first serial An-158 version was delivered to the Cuban flagship airline Cuban Aviation. According to Antonov, Cuban additionally ordered 2 more aircraft, 36, while other sources report this order to be for 10 aircraft. 37. On the 28th of April 2013, Ukraine's Antonov aircraft maker handed over a third An-158 passenger airliner to Cuba and signed a contract for the delivery of 3 more. In April 2016, Indian company Reliance Defence Limited and Antonov entered into an agreement to construct an aircraft based on An-148/An-158 for defence and commercial purposes. 38. In April 2017, Cuban Aviation suspended its flights between Havana and Guantanamo due to technical problems with its An-158 fleet. The route from Havana to Holguin also had problems. Of 116 planned flights in the first months of 2017, 38 were cancelled and 36 suffered significant delays. 39. Yonka Acosta, head of Cubana's commercial division, explained that the planes were leased from Ukraine but spare parts were sourced from Russia, so the state of conflict between the two countries had affected the supply of parts, making maintenance difficult. 39. In late April, however, representatives from Antonov and Cubana met and signed a service agreement that extended the aircraft's navigation directives to 3,600 flights and guaranteed the supply of spare parts, although it did not specify a date for normalization. 40. In March 2018, Rostransnadza suspended all flights of An-148 in Russia after crash on the 11th of February 2018. 41. In May 2018, Cuban Aviation grounded its An-158 fleet after it received an order from the Cuban National Aviation Authority. The official reason given by the Cuban National Aviation Authority was multiple and repeating failures have been found in complex systems, built by mechanical, hydraulic and electrical components as well as computer performance algorithms, in addition to evidence of design and manufacturing flaws, serious issues in flight control system, cracks in the structure and engine temperature increase above normal parameters. 5. Production total 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012, 2011, 2010, 2009, 2008, 2007, 2006, 2005, 2004, 4732, 355946, 200011. Orders and deliveries. The following sheet depicts all known orders and deliveries of An-148 aircraft. However, However, it is unclear if all of them are currently operational.